Hello, guys. Welcome back to SWS Boxing. Delighted to be joined with Macaulay McGowan. He's now 17 wins, 4 defeats with 2 draws. Back out on Sunday against Dale Arrowsmith over 6 rounds. But first, I got you on, I think it was fight week against Tyler Denny. And what a fight that was.
Yeah, it was a good fight. Sorry, are you breaking up? Or
Can
is it
you hear
me?
me?
Yeah, it's just lagging a bit. Is it mine or yours?
I think it's mine because my internet's not very good at the minute.
Oh, I can hear you now though. It's fine.
All right, yeah. Did you hear what I said? I said it was a very good fight against Denny.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a really good fight. It was a close one. But I was a bit unlucky not to get the decision at the time. Watching it back, but we'll move on. Keep moving on.
Talk me through it. Talk me through the fight, and how did you feel in the fight?
I thought the early rounds were close. He just probably nicked him a bit, and then there's a few rounds. I think he took the middle rounds. I'd say he took the middle round, and I think he come on strong late. So it was just a really close decision. I just thought I might have just got it, and a lot of people did. It just weren't to be on the night.
If I'm honest, I had a draw.
Yeah, yeah, that's a fair shout. A lot of people. So it's one of them. It's just unlucky.
Mhm. But so is like a rematch? Would you be up for a rematch against Tyler?
I can't hear anything.
Would you be up for a rematch against Tyler?
Oh yeah, I wanted that rematch. I wanted that rematch, and I'm sure my manager inquired about that, and we wanted it, but it weren't to be. I don't know, like nothing's ever personal in this game. Um, I think I was just brought in just to be a bit of a good fight for him to win that. And I think they're just carrying on with their plans of whatever they had planned for him. And I'm just back to the drawing board, back to fighting on the smaller shows, and maybe get an opportunity again against somewhere else.
How upset were you with the result?
Yeah, I was really upset. Not just like compared to at the end of the day, you want to win and you want to progress with your career, and and that didn't happen. So I was just upset about that. Yeah, just upset like any other loss.
Mm-hmm. But you're back out this weekend, and how excited are you to be returning back to the ring?
Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, I just want to keep fighting. I want the activity. I want to keep fighting. So look, I'm back out. I know Gary well. He trained me for a few fights. I get on well with him. So it's great to be on his show. I was supposed to be on his show before I boxed Denny, but obviously the Denny fight come. So now I'm just happy to be working with Gary. Happy to be on his show, and I know I'm fighting Dale Arrowsmith, but I've known Dale for years. Known Dale for like 20 years since I started boxing. So he's boxed a few of my mates as an amateurs. So it's mad that like 20 years on or whatever, we're finally actually have fighting. But yeah, no, it'd be an honour to share a ring with Dale. He's a great kid, and
Very
I'm
tough
sure
man,
he'll
isn't
put his
he?
best foot forward. Yeah, exactly. He'll put his best foot forward, and I've prepared like any other fighter. So I have a process that I follow to get ready for fights, and that's what I've done. I've took no shortcuts, so I'll put in a good performance.
Because many fighters wouldn't step back down to the smaller hall shows. They would wait around. They could be waiting for ages until the big fights come. But with you, you want to stay active. So it's good that you've got a fight, even though it's only 6 rounds, and you don't want to necessarily keep moving down to fight in 6 rounds. But at least you're staying active, which is good.
Yeah, this is how it's done, mate. Like, I have an old school manager, and I'm an old school boxer. Like, you take your knocks and then you go back down and you fight again. You sell your tickets and you do what you need to do, and you get a win on the record, or you get a few wins on the record. You stay active, you stay busy, and then your opportunity comes again. And you're ready. Like, I'm not signed with a big promoter. I shouldn't just be sat here waiting for an opportunity. Like, I'll go and get me opportunity. I'll just keep fighting, and when it
Fight your
comes,
way
I'll
into
be
the
ready.
opportunity.
Exactly. Just keep fighting. That's what I'm in. I'm in the gym anyway, so might as well fight. No point just being in the gym and not fighting. There's no ego here. You fight on the big shows. You fight. You're the away fighter or whatever, and then if you got a small, you got to go and sell your tickets, and that's just the way boxing is, and I've accepted that's the way boxing is, and I like that. So we move on.
So of course, I've seen that Tyler Denny has now vacated the English title. I think Brad Pauls is fighting for it in September. Ideally, would you want the winner of that?
Yeah, I think he's fighting Mitchell Frayson, is it? I think I've seen that on Box Rec. Yeah, I'd love to fight the winner of that for the English middleweight title. Of course I would. That'd be great.
So of course, you've had 2 fights already. You've got a 6-rounder, but this weekend against Dale. How many more after this one? I know, providing you don't get a head clash or any injuries in the fight, all going well. How many fights after this one before the end of the year would you roughly have? What, one more or 2 more, depending on what gets offered?
3 more, hopefully. uh, yeah, so I'll fight now and then hopefully fight September, maybe November, maybe December. I don't know. Hopefully another 2 fights at least. Whether that's 6 rounders on smaller shows or I've been offered a good fight on a big show, then ideally 2 more. You could even squeeze in 3. But yeah, this will I'm fighting now on Sunday. This will be my busiest year since 2015, my second year as a professional. Just through no fault of my own, stop start career and all that. So yeah, we're only a couple of 8 months in. We're just over halfway, and this is my 4th fight already. My busiest year since 15. So yeah, man, I'm on a roll. I've had an 8-rounder, a 10-rounder, a 4-rounder.
And
This will
you've
be a
had 1 win,
6-rounder.
1
So yeah,
draw,
man.
and 1 defeat. So you've experienced all 3 at the minute.
Yeah. I'm man. I'm experienced, man. I'm getting experience, and I'm bubbling away. I'm getting better. I'll be one of those guys that will enjoy Indian summer. I'll come into my best in the later years a bit, and that's how it'll go.
So of course this fight you've got Dale. What are you expecting Dale to do? Like, what are you expecting from Dale?
Dale's got a lot of pride. He's only from down the motorway from me, Stockport. So surely he don't want someone dead local fucking doing the right job on him. So he'll make things tricky. And in his own right, he's a good fighter. He's been boxing, like I say, since the amateurs. Always been there and thereabouts, the Northwest scene. His granddad was a legend in boxing. So in Northwest amateur boxing scene, Roy. So listen, he knows how to fight. So if you're not on it, he'll make you aware. So I've got to be switched on and do what I got to do.
And are you the main event? I think you're the only 6-rounder on the card.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah, whether main event or that, we'll be sure. I don't know. It's just that I'm probably the most experienced fighter on there, doing the most rounds on there. So yeah, main event off the card or whatever you want to call it.
Is that good, headlining a show?
Yeah, it's good. It's good for my friends and family, isn't it? It's good. Don't know. There's like, I've been the away fighter in fights, and they've watched me on Sky, and like not always, but like in Paris, not been able to get there, or not been able to come to Birmingham. So it's a local one. I'm classed as the main event. It's just a nice. It's nice, isn't it? Like, oh look, your hard work's paying off, and it's a bit of not so homecoming instead, but it's nice. Yeah, flies the ego, I suppose.
And is it getting streamed, your fight?
I don't think it's getting streamed, but it will be filmed. I think it's filmed. I think it's streamed the next day. So
Yeah.
like you'll be able to watch it as it's streamed the next day, but not live
Oh,
from
okay,
British
fair
Boxing.
enough, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a 6 rounder. Do you think you'll get Dale out of there?
Um, I never say never. I don't ever look for it. The record don't suggest that I look for it either. But I got there, and if the shots are landing how I want them to land, then I'll try and turn the gas on. And if not, you got a good performance, not get hit too much, and come out and we're both safe, and everyone's okay.
Mm-hmm. Against Denny, did you feel? Did he hurt? Going back to the Denny fight? Did
Yeah.
Tyler surprise you with anything at all? Did he hit harder than his record says?
No, it didn't surprise me. It didn't surprise me. I know anyone in little gloves can hit hard, and that was no surprise. That just because someone says that they've got no knockouts on the record, it don't mean that they don't punch hard. It's just the opportunity and come there, put the right shots together or whatnot. So when he hits you flush on the chin, you know about it. Like the same with most fighters. I think his boxing ability shocked me a bit. He was better with his boxing ability, his movement, his yeah.
What would you do different? What do you regret in that fight? Starting a bit slow, would you say? Is that what you regret?
Or say, oh, would have done this, could have done this, should have done this. At the time, I think I was doing what right at the time, and maybe there's a few adjustments that I could make. Of course, is if you go into the fight, I lost the fight by split decision. If it weren't going in to make, if the next time I boxed, I didn't think to make adjustments, and I'm stupid. Yeah, maybe that. Maybe not selecting the right shots at the right time. Decision making might have been a bit off, but yeah, a lot to work on. There always is.
Mm. So, every fight, do you think you're getting better and better?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think I'm just not out the gym. I think it's really started to show that I'm getting better and better. I think people said from the Paris fight to the Denny fight, I just didn't like no one expected me to do that well against Denny. Like to like actually it be a fact that I could have won the fight, or so in some people's eyes I should have won the fight. And no one actually expected that. Just thought, oh, Macaulay's gonna get done in here, and I've shown that I am rivaling with them top boys, and I can hold my own and do
Because
what I need
Denny
to
is
do.
like
So
British level, and that's where you'll class yourself at. You'll. I'm sure you want to put yourself in the mix with the likes of the English title and the British title as well.
of course, yeah, definitely that's what I'm in the game for them titles like English to British. They're the British is everything to me. So yeah, the fact that like I'm only getting picked on a split decision where some people might have thought I won.
And it was his
Like, I think that
hometown.
showed from exactly. So a few years back, no one would have can give me a prayer, would they? So, or even last year. But I'm training away. I'm working hard, and I think you're going to see the improvements on the big stage eventually. Eventually, I'm going to get it right.
You will, mate. You will. 100% you will.
Thank you. Yeah, going for it. Fucking going for it.
And so what's your opinions on Crawford v Spence? Of course, that's this weekend as well. I don't think you'll be getting up for that because you'll be just getting ready for your fight. So you probably have to watch that when you get up. But it's just who've you got for that?
I was saying Crawford all the time, but I don't know. I think I've switched this week. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with Spence.
Spence on
Spence, man,
points.
is a dog, innit? Yeah, Spence on points. Good work rate, keeps it tight, goes forward, stiff jabs. Now, I think he'll do it.
Split or
I don't know. Yeah, get it out. Close decision. It'd probably be a split. What about you? What do you think?
I think Crawford.
Yeah, yeah. I get the impression that a lot of people think Crawford.
Mm. But
That's
again,
probably
that's
why
the
I've gone
toss
for
of the
Spence.
coin.
Yeah, that's probably why I've gone for Spence. Everyone's gone for Crawford. I'll pick something different. No,
Yeah.
I was watching the all accesses and that, and I think, oh no, fancy Spence. I've always been a fan of Spence, so yeah, fancy Spence.
Mm. What about AJ v Dillian White, the rematch?
I think AJ. I think AJ does him, but the gripping factor that gets you to watch it and pay for it is the fact that you think, could White do it? Like AJ, you think AJ's declining? White may have declined, but he's steadied at it. Like he's pretty steady now. Like at his level, he stayed at a certain level. So you don't know as AJ fell that far, or as AJ not fell. Is he getting better? I don't know, but I
Mm.
think AJ wins that fight.
I reckon he should do late.
Yeah, he should do. Yeah, I think he'll be a bit more cautious early on though. I think he'll
Yeah.
try and take his leaf out of Fury's, but be dead cautious and then put it onto him. Whereas last time he went at it non-stop, then from the bell and got caught on that, which I don't think he'll make that mistake this time.
What about what talking about Tyson Fury, what's your thoughts on him fighting Ngannou?
Uh, he's probably, Tyson. He probably just got fed up all the politics. And thought, well, I'm just going to do this instead, and make
You just
himself a
don't
big,
know with him.
yeah, make himself a big draw in Saudi. Is it Saudi or Dubai, wherever they're fighting? So he makes himself a
Saudi.
big draw over there now. Yeah. And then he's got even more of a bargaining pot when it comes to the fight with Usyk or Joshua in Saudi, because that's where it'll be. The money will be over there. Whereas like he'll fight there first against Ngannou in a bit of a crossover fight, and then he's the bigger bargain. Then look what I can do. So it's all business, isn't it? It's all tactics. It's all a
Usyk,
power thing.
Usyk or Dubois?
Usyk.
I
He's
reckon
got
Usyk
yeah,
will stop him.
yeah. I think he'll start letting them lefts go in and out, in and out. Be like Pacquiao.
He,
Be
he-
good.
he'll either
Well,
he'll either beat him it quite easily on points or stop him.
yeah, I'd like to see Demar have a good goal though.
Uh,
If Demar has a good goal, that'd be nice. Goes out and shield a bit. Be
yeah.
nice.
What about Callum Smith, Berta Biev?
I'm gonna go Smith.
Do you
I think
think
Callum's
Smith?
just might.
Do you think
What did you
Smith would
say?
do him on
Sorry.
points? Smith on points? Do you think?
I think Smith gets him.
Wait, I sorry, I didn't hear you. Did you say points or you still there?
Yeah, sorry. Um, yeah, I think Smith points.
Do you think Berta Biev's past
Sorry,
it now?
signal broke up.
Do you think Berta Biev's
No,
past it now?
no. I don't know if he's past it, but it may be just on the slight finger. He looks a bit tired in that Yardy fight. Maybe a presence like Callum Smith, big old boy, bit better than Yard. I don't know, a bit more cuter, can get the job done.
It should be a good fight, that one.
Yeah, when's that one?
Wait, what 19th of August, that one. So that's
Oh, is it? All
so
right.
that's the week after Joshua.
be able to watch that one.
And then the week after Smith Beterbiev is Dubois v Usyk. So not a bad 3 weeks of boxing.
For sure.
And before I let you go, Macaulay, do you want to thank anybody as always? Do you want to, Macaulay, do you want to thank anybody as always?
Yeah. Sorry, you're breaking up a bit then. I'd just like to thank my sponsors, Broadway Developments, JPD Instruction, no JPD Engineering Construction. Don't bother me for that. JPD Engineering, Reliable Electricals, and a company called SG Cologne. They're really helping me out for this fight, so I'd like to thank them. Henshaw's my main sponsor. Henshaw Roofing Supplies. They're a big sponsor of mine. So yeah, just everyone that's bought a ticket. Like I know it's dead generic and that, but it really does mean the world and gives you a boost. Especially like if you go, fucking I'm fighting, got to do this, got to do that. But when you see your mates come and people helping out and that, it really makes a difference.
And thank you for your time, mate. And go and get that win on Sunday. Good luck. Cheers for your time, mate.